Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rooftop Perspectives. I'm your host, LanceScurv. This is the second day of January 2023, and I just want to say I'm not being negative, but I'm just going to use this as a boost. So many of us out here, from what I'm hearing, have already talked themselves out of any success for this year. So many have talked themselves out of success for 2023, and this is the second day of the year. Let's just go with that block of time. Let's not get into the argument, well, this is not the look, from January 1st to December 31st, let's just deal with that right now. We can get into all the other stuff another time. But too many of you have convinced yourself to not be successful, to not go after the things you have to go after in the year 2023, and this is only the second day. You have brought the trash and the negative thinking into the new year, even though that's an imaginary way of measuring time, but you have already done it. Not all of you, but too many of you. Too many people have come around me with the same negativity, the same talk, the same non-aspirations, but they expect to have success in this year. Let me tell you something. It's not like you say Happy New Year and walk into a new life. Too many of us want that instant gratification that will not come if you don't have the mindset of hard work. This is my favorite word, and this is a word that will help get you where you have to go. Incrementally. 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 If you can't do 5 parts going towards your goal, or 20 parts or 100 parts, do half a part. Some people say, well, how am I going to get there? Well, sometimes we bite off more than we can chew mentally and end up not doing the damn thing at all, ultimately. So really, you're not doing yourself a service, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because as long as you move forward in some form of fashion incrementally, you're moving closer to your goal. Sometimes you're in a rush when you hop in your car and you go out on the road to get where you're going. You've given yourself enough time, but now you realize you don't have enough time because there's a big traffic jam because of an accident or a traffic stop down the road. Does that mean you're a failure? Sometimes you go out on the road expecting a traffic jam during the rush hour, and you go out there and it's nothing. You're going free. Now you get to where you're going fast and you're like, wow, what happened with that? Maybe there was just a traffic stop or an accident and it opened up, and everything opened up a whole lot. We can't control the external factors that hamper our success, or it's like that wind rush behind us pushing us into success. We shouldn't depend on those things at all. We should depend on what is on the inside, and we should keep our mind a certain way where we understand that this is the first step of a journey that's 1,000 miles. But we don't think that way. We're in this microwave generation. We're in the email and text message generation. Back in the day, we used to take pictures and we couldn't see them right away, right? We used to have to take them to get developed, or some people say get them cleaned. But where I come from, we said developed. And sometimes you'd have to wait a week or two. If it was around the holiday season and everybody was getting their pictures developed, you had to wait some time. And when you got those pictures, you couldn't wait to get your hands on it to see how it came out. And lots of times, if you had a roll that may have had 35 pictures on it, 15 of them may have been like this. Or red eyes. Or out of focus. But now we got to have it. So if it was a 35 picture roll, I don't know how much it was officially, and 15 came out messed up, we had 20, and we had maybe 3 or 4 out of them that we liked real good. These days, you can take all the pictures in the world, get rid of the other ones, and not be angry at that, because you can just keep taking pictures. You can put it in Photoshop or one of these apps where you can take the pimples away and lighten yourself up, darken yourself up, and boom, here you are, perfection in the palm of your hand. But our work ethic has gone the same way. Our work ethic is a thing where, yeah, we say we're down for work. We say that we're ready to be long-suffering. We say that we have stick-it-to-itiveness. But guess what? When we put ourselves out there on the ground, in the field or on the ground or out, whatever word you want to use, where it's time to boogie for that day, lots of us don't have it. And in our mind, we're not ready for it. February coming next month, I've been out online for 22 years. And I was speaking to a dear friend about that. The amount of people who have hustled me, the amount of people who have gotten my way and used me, the amount of people who try to get next to me and get in my head to find out how I think to still be able to go through the storms and keep on going every single year, year after year, hasn't discouraged me. Because it's like a boxing match. If a person hits me with a left hook, after a while I know I better keep this right hand up. If they keep hitting me with it, the problem is me, it's not them. Because people are going to come with the negativity. They're going to come with the little seeds that they want to drop in on you with a smile on their face, almost acting like they care for you, but they don't. How are you, Lance? How are you doing? You know, you don't look too... How have you been feeling? Are you okay? Are you all right? And you say, yeah, I'm okay. And then later on you go, well, what did they see? Well, why were they saying that? Am I okay? You know, why? And they put the doubt in your head. Bring me doubt. I smash it. I eat it up and I chew it and spit it back out. There is no doubt in me on what my capabilities are. The only thing for me is that I don't want to have to keep steamrolling people. And when they come with their games, you take them and toss them, leave them alone, leave them in the garbage can, and keep on going on your mission that has been going on forever. You have to be relentless that way. You have to be relentless when you're chasing success. And most of us are just open vessels absorbing this stuff. There is no, how could I put it, stress on me. Well, Lance, you're doing so much already and you want to do even more. Isn't that stressful? No, it would be stressful for me to have these things in my head that I want to do and I'm sitting here and not pursuing it. That would be stressful for me. That would make me feel like my hands are tied and I can't do what it is that I have to do. That's the tragedy. I want more. Give me more. I can handle it. And whatever rolls off of me that I didn't handle for that day, I will get it tomorrow. I have condensed my work load so much that I can get more done in a little bit of time effortlessly because I have thrown the trash out in 2022. Now, there may be some trash laying around now, or trash that wants to call me and talk to me for hours all day, like to say, yes, I'm keeping him from doing what he has to do. Now, the trash that I threw out can't do that no more. I got more time. I got more time to take walks, talk to new people, go new places, do new things, because I don't have that stuff on me. And so they get close to you and whisper things in your head and try to steer you the way you have to go, away from the success that you have in your heart to accomplish. They see all of this dynamic energy in you and want to swoop down and take for their own entertainment and for their own joy. But you worked hard to gain that momentum. You don't give up your momentum. You don't give up your momentum. You don't give up your thoughts and even your plans on what you're going to do all the way. You may tease with a little bit of something. And I'm on a whole new level with the game plan that I have now, and I'm very excited. And I ain't saying nothing. You got to pick and look and peep and see what it is that's coming. Because I've learned when you say it, okay, no problem. There'll be things you can't see unless you support. There'll be things you can't see unless you let me know who you are, because it's going to be locked with passcodes. You just sit on the side, or you get somebody else to do it. It won't work. It'll fizzle out. You know how they have these disappearing messages on, what is it, WhatsApp? Is it? Or Telegram or whatever. I think Instagram. It's for the person that signs up. It's for the person that has committed and shows their face. No more peeping stalkers. No more hanging around and your whole life is, I'm going to watch him here. I'm going to present myself. I don't want to see you. Especially if you do nothing. And I'm not speaking from some condescending manner. No, but enough is enough. You live this life and you know who's who. I don't want anybody who's talking a good game around me and ain't doing crap. Talk a good game and we'll sit down in the same spot and don't do nothing at all. You are a do nothing. You are a sponge. You are a waste. It's not right to say that, Lance. You can't call nobody. There are people who are a waste of time. I know people in New York City where I grew up born in Manhattan but raised in Queens, that are on the same corners, and they got gray all in their mustache, all in their beard, and put on 50 pounds, and they on the same corner talking to, this is the sad part now, talking to the grandchildren of the chicks that they used to mess with way back in the day. They were 16 or 17 messing with other 16 or 17-year-olds. They're up in age now. That woman had a child young, and that child grew up and had a child that is coming into their own at 18 years old, 19 years old, built the same way their grandmama was built, and these guys are still in the same corner. Damn girl, you built just like your grandmama. Now you know you of age now. You need to call me sometime. Talk about being stagnant. Oh my God. What you gonna do, wait around for the great-grandchild to come around? Don't you see that you have you're stagnant and you're in a rut and you don't care? That would bug me. That's why the last time I went to not just Manhattan, but New York City, I didn't even go to Queens. I stayed up in a hotel and was all around Manhattan like a tourist and didn't even branch out that much more because I'm saturated in decades of experience in New York City. There are people I want to see and I want to go back and see, but that particular time, I said, let me enjoy this place the way most people enjoy it. Because I don't want to go somewhere and get disappointed seeing the people that some of them I know and love that are in a rut. No, I can't do it. Wait a second. Oh, okay, I was thinking this way, this side looks like I put the shirt on inside out. It was on a coat hanging, that's why it's coming up like that, right? Anyway, that's depressing. Full steam ahead, 2023 and beyond. Keep your mind to yourself. Keep your thoughts to yourself and your plans. Focus on the positive and steamroll through this time. Now, I'm going to cut this short in a few. I got to go downstairs. I've been promising Brother Dave. I spoke to him this morning. We're going to do a recording and put it up because he's very, very busy right now because he's about going after these goals and he's getting it. He's getting it. And the other thing I want to say, if it doesn't work, discard of it. If something that you're beaten down to push and you invested in so much time in this thing, after a while, you got to let it go. You can't keep holding on. You got to let it go. You got to get rid of these things that are on you that you may want to push it and make it work, but it's just not working. People, places, and things. Move on. Replace the people, the places, and the things with new people, places, and things, and new energies. That's your right. And you don't owe anyone that you have to tell them everything you're doing. Oh, well, you know, especially when they're one of the negative people who are the bloodsuckers of your spirit. Oh, well, you know, I'm going to do this because they're going to make sure, they're going to call up that other person and say things about you. Isn't this something, though? Like, given my own personal experience online and on YouTube and stuff, there have been people, obviously, that have been calling other people that used to come on the show and they don't come on no more. But then there's always somebody else that comes, even more brilliant. So what are you doing? You're wasting your time. Life is short. Anita Pointer just passed away. Barbara Walters just passed away. Pele just passed away. The Pope just passed away. One day you gonna pass away. And you spent your time, man, what a rut. To get to a certain age and all you can do is be an internet damn troll. Not even a content creator. That's sad. But I'm free. I'm flying. And I'm looking forward to another day. Anyway, this is going to be short. So, like I said, salute to my brothers. Mwah. Much love to my sisters. It's a beautiful evening out here. The sun is going down. And it's a beautiful night. And, oh, I want to just say, I pissed somebody off on Facebook. I forgot who it was, what the woman's name is. But she got pissed off basically that I moved to Ghana. And I was speaking about the positives of being here. Now, everybody's situation is different, and there are negatives in every place, but does it apply to you and how you planned out your life? Maybe it doesn't apply to me. I don't care where you go. Oh, you it's going to be this and it's going to be that. What does she say? An even exchange or whatever with the currency? Nature never comes back deficient. And like I told her, I never picked a mango off a tree and it told me to come back and pay for it. And when I looked at her profile, she came from somewhere here in the motherland, and she's now living in America. So she's probably pissed that I left over there and came over here and saying how good it is for me And she left over here, and she's one of them people who glamorized America so much and got there and realized your ass got to work. Things cost a whole lot of money. People don't give a damn about you. And that's what she's going through. And I'm extracting so much from over here because this is my plan. And I answered her a very long reply. And I know it wasn't argumentative, but I know that she's not going to like it. She's going to get pissed off. But how dare she? She's living her life in the profession she's in. She's probably making money, but she sees that I should have kept my ass over there where I came from to make it over there because I gave up so many things. The weather all year round warm. This is January 2nd. There's a blizzard going on out there. Do you see blizzard out here? Do you see me shivering? This nice weather. This is the coldest it'll be, and it's warm. You know what I mean? So that's out of it. Ain't no shoveling snow, ain't no getting sick, and no colds. And yeah, you can catch a cold out here. You sleep under the AC or the fan too much and you're half naked. But other than that, it fits for me. Don't be mad at me because I chose and landed where I want to be, where I can be more productive, where even those who are around me here who have tried to stop me and slow me down, they can't do it because, listen, I've been doing this for such a long time. Don't you think you're just going to try to, I get discouraged that quick? Are you crazy? Keep watching the videos and get mad, right? But other than that, for those who love what we do here, keep watching the videos and all that we create at LanceScurv and be motivated, and all of us at the LanceScurv family who are still with us as we're going to keep on marching on regardless. We have no time to deal with the garbage that we throw out because once we throw it out, it's done. This is 2023, the second day of. Get your mind right. Don't talk yourself into defeat. We have a long year ahead of us and a lot to accomplish. And I, for one, am very, very excited about it. Anyway, much love to you all. Let's get to work. I have some more stuff for you later on. Peace. Leave your comments. On to the next one. LanceScurv out.